Now, we all know how quickly the Ohio National Guard reacts in times of need. They've responded to natural disasters as well as major crises, both at home and abroad. What you may not know is how Active Guard members are right here in our community, day in, day out. In fact, they're partnering with members of the State Highway Patrol to take 5 minutes for life. And here to share what it's all about is Sergeant First Class James Phipps with the Ohio National Guard and Sergeant Vincent Shirey with the State Highway Patrol. Welcome to you both.
Thanks for having us.
It's an honor for you guys to be here. Sergeant Phipps, let's start with you. Okay, 5 minutes to life. This is such an important program with a very specific goal. What is it all about?
Well, Crystal, the 5 Minutes for Life initiative is a key component of Governor Kasich's Start Talking initiative. It's there to help reduce and ultimately eliminate the use and abuse of prescription and illicit drugs amongst our high school students, student athletes throughout Ohio. It's a team effort between the Ohio State Highway Patrol, the Ohio National Guard, the Ohio High School Athletic Association, and really the viewers, the teachers out there, the librarians, the parents. We really need them to get engaged and start talking and get engaged with their students and their kids' life.
Kids abusing drugs, not an easy conversation, but this program is here to get that conversation going.
Correct, it is. Really to start talking to students, your children throughout Ohio.
Sergeant Shirey, this plays right into the statewide initiative known as Start Talking. How did all this begin?
Yeah, it started back in 2014 by Governor and First Lady Kasich. The goal of the program is simply to get people talking to their children. So whether it's parents, law enforcement officers, Ohio National Guard members, teachers, coaches, we really want folks just to get the conversation started and to talk about drug abuse, because statistics show that kids are 50% less likely to use and abuse drugs if they simply talk about it. So that's what we want people to do, is talk about it.
Some people watching may be saying, maybe the issue's not that bad. Tell us, how bad is the need for one of these programs? How bad is drug abuse among these kids?
Absolutely, the issue is bad, and that's why back in 2011, not only did we, start thinking about Start Talking and programs like that, but we also, took that effort to the highway. So drug interdiction efforts greatly increased, public education, private education. We really wanted to start to focus on that initiative because right now, drug overdose surpass traffic crashes as the #1 cause of accidental deaths in the state of Ohio.
Wow.
It's important that we continue to teens, parents alike.
And you guys are combating this on the streets.
We are, yeah, absolutely. The Highway Patrol itself since 2011 has seen record numbers as far as drugs interdicted off of our highways. Those are drugs that could potentially get into your communities that we're interdicting and getting those off so that our kids, family members aren't getting their hands on those drugs. That's what we want to do, is not let those things get into our communities.
Sergeant Phipps, what happens during one of these 5 Minutes for Life presentations? Walk us through it.
Typically, an Ohio State Highway Patrolman is paired with an Ohio National Guardsman somewhere in Ohio during an athletic practice, or if a principal or administrator just asks us to come in and engage these young leaders throughout Ohio. We talk about the 5 Minutes for Life program, and then we challenge the leaders. These young leaders out there, we challenge them to become ambassadors, to become leaders, to make a difference within their schools and their communities.
We're showing some pictures right now, if you can see it. What are we looking at?
It looks like we're looking at a gymnasium there where a 5 Minute for Life presentation took place. Again, the partnership is incredible between the Ohio State Highway Patrol and the Ohio National Guard, and engaging those young leaders.
You wanted to talk about the ambassadors.
Yes, that's an exciting portion of it. The ambassadors, leaders, as you will, we really engage them and want them to make a difference within not only their schools but in their communities, amongst their peers. They're the ones who are going to work together the best. Parents are going to do this, parents are going to do that. But we want to engage these young leaders and give them the tools necessary in order to make a difference amongst each other, because that's where it really starts. And we're here to offer whatever type of support after the fact within community-based organizations throughout Ohio as well.
This is such an important program. I know a lot of people watching want to know how they can bring this to their kids. So Sergeant Shirey, what is the best way for people to get in contact with you?
Yeah, absolutely. They can reach out to me via email, which I think we're going to provide at the end of the program or the segment.
It's on the screen right now.
If they want to, they can also reach out to their local highway patrol post, reach out to the local commander, and they'll schedule that 5 Minutes for Life presentation for that school.
Thank you both for being here. And more importantly, thank you for what you're doing for our kids.
Absolutely.
Thank you
Thanks
very
for having
much.
us.
Thank you.